Okay, my friends, I'm excited that you guys are here. Today we're going to be doing a booking training. Now, this is going to be very basic. So if you are a seasoned consultant, know that you're probably going to know most of this, but it's a good refresher for you, especially as you're launching the new year and launching your new season. This is a time for you guys just to get a little bit of rejuvenation and excitement about getting your calendars full with business. Okay. And then if you're brand new, this will be good for you too, just to understand what a booking is. I know a lot of people sometimes are joining direct sales for the first time and they don't know even that there's a hostess reward program. And we still have that at 31. And that's kind of a free tool that is underutilized, I think, a lot. So we're going to talk about that. So it's going to be very basic. But before I do that, I'm going to show you guys something that I've got. And I don't know if y'all have seen this yet. Have y'all seen the rolling cooler? Have you guys seen that? Let me just show you how good it is. It's got little little sets here, little feet there, and then it's got wheels. And so as we go into like the, I don't know, even tailgating and we go into the summer season, this bag is going to be really cool for me to kind of put all the stuff in. It's got a thermal lining. It's going to be able to hold all the things that we need when we're going to tailgating. And I love that it rolls. For me, like those coolers sometimes get so heavy with the ice and the drinks and all the things that I've got to take to even like potlucks and different things that, that I have my hands full. I can drop down containers in here as well and kind of roll it in. And it's got one of these handles that rolls out too. So it makes it a little bit easier. I see Kelly's at a vendor event. This would be kind of fun for her, even just to pack her drinks and snacks in so she could save money while she's there. So if y'all are headed to the ball field, if you're headed to vendor events anywhere and your hands are always full like mine, I think you guys may like this. It's really cool because it does have the wheels and the telescoping handle here. So I wanted to share that with you because it's a Hostess exclusive. And the only way for you and your customers to get that is to book a party. So I'm going to stand up and I'm going to put it in the background so y'all have to keep looking at it. Okay. So that's going to create a little desire by me having it there on my table. All right, so the only way to get that is to do a party. And sometimes when you guys think of party, I want you to think about birthday parties. I want you to think about football parties. I want you to think of the word party as being fun, something that you got an exclusive invitation to from your friend. And sometimes you're like, what do I take? Or what's the theme? Or what are we doing? What type of party is it? It could be a birthday party, a graduation party. The word party should evoke some emotions with you. And I want that to resonate with you in your business. I know a lot of people are saying, don't use the word party, don't use the word, don't use that because it scares people. Well, when I get an invitation in the mail to a party that's going to have food, especially when there's a theme, I get really excited. So whether it's a pre-party, whether it is an after party, or whether it is some sort of occasion that is being celebrated, I think the word party is still very valuable, especially in today's world, because it means bringing people together. And once we've kind of come out of such a crazy season, I'm not going to say the C word, but we've came out of a crazy season, and partying should be like making you smile. I'm looking, I see Nina smiling, I see you guys smiling because parties are fun. Who would like to be invited to a party at my house? Me? Yes, I would. I would love to be invited to a party. So I don't want you to be fearful of the word party. What happens is sometimes when we put the word party with our direct sales business, we think it scares people off. But I want you to just kind of think about what a party could do for your business. And I'm going to share my screen and we're going to go over some very basic stuff really quickly. And then at the end, we're just going to open it up to questions and answers. We're going to talk about how the party can really change our business and just thinking about how we want to show up in 2024 to grow our business utilizing the party and the rewards. Okay. All right. So let me see if I can share my screen. Maybe. I feel like I've got a new, like it's new. So I had an update. Okay. Let me move this over and I'm hoping this will work. Michelle Snyder, can you see my screen? Okay, good, because I can see you first. You're the top. Okay. All right, so I put together this little party, and I put this little presentation together, and want to talk about the party, but I don't want to omit the other options you have as a 31 consultant to grow your business. So we have the party. We also have retail, and 31 just made a change to that, which is super exciting because we do have a lot of people that just go to our website. So if you're on here and you're primarily here just to have fun and just to share your link, that is okay. You're still going to make the same amount of commission on the retail orders that you do on party orders. And now 31 is giving you a bonus 5% on retail orders. So I want I don't want to dismiss that option because I do think, now you're getting 25% commission and a bonus 5% that you can use in product credit to buy your catalogs, to buy additional products that you can sell at vendor events or to gift for your own personal reasons. So the retail is definitely has been revamped. Okay. And then we've got this brand new marketplace that is attracting a lot of our customers and getting us excited because the things that we personally want, we're our own best customers sometimes. And we also love to buy things for even our customers and our hostesses. And now we can put orders in through Marketplace and get 40% off. The great news and the very much thing I'm excited about is the generosity of our company. Now we get 40% off those items. It also goes towards our sales. It goes towards our personal volume. So marketplace orders are very lucrative for our business. One, in that it's going to attract a lot of our customers to become like preferred shoppers. It's also going to reward you because I know you're gifting a lot of your own products to your friends, your family, to your customers, to your hostesses. You're going to get 40% off, but you're also going to get credit towards your sales, which we know our incentives are based a lot on our personal volume. Okay, so that's exciting. But we're going to focus on the party. And I want y'all to remember that you make 25% commission on everything that you submit through a party order. So when your customers are ordering there, you're getting that commission and you're also earning hostess rewards, whether it's for you, if you're your own best hostess, or whether it is for your insiders. You're earning those so you gift them to yourself or gift them to your actual insider. That may be somebody else, if that makes sense. Okay, so you're earning two things through a party order: commission and hostess rewards. Now, I'm saying hostess, the new kind of word is insider. So if I say hostess or insider, it's the same thing. We've just changed our language a little bit in that. So let's talk about why you party. Now, I know most of you guys already know this, but if you're new, I want you to just kind of really read through this list because this list truly is the reason why you want to do parties. Number one, it's going to get you in front of people, whether it's virtually or in person. You're building relationships and you're making that personal connection. And that's important because when someone says, "Hey, does anybody know somebody that sells 31?" You have already built that connection with them. Again, it could be virtually or it could be in person, or maybe you're going to networking events and people are going to remember you when they need to give a referral. Okay, you're also partying because this is the best place to meet your next team member. You may not be here necessarily to grow a team, but it will happen. The more consistent you are in your business, the more fun you're having, you're going to start attracting people that are watching you. They're going to want to do what you're doing. And they may ask you about being a team member. And most of the times that happens at the party, whether again it's virtual or in person. And when you sponsor someone, you have an opportunity to help that person earn a paycheck, earn free products. You also have the opportunity for your own self to grow a team that you can mentor and also for you to earn income off of. You're also going to probably book your next insider at that party. So as people are sitting there and their wish list is getting longer and longer, you are going to start having girls that say, "Oh my gosh, my wish list is so long," and that's where you're going to present the booking opportunity for her to get those things on her list at a discount, just like her friend is. So you're going to use the party to meet people to find your next team member, to book your next insider, and also, of course, to sell your products. Now, most of you guys probably think the reason that you're doing a party is to get sales. Yes, of course, that's definitely the goal, is to have big parties, but we also know that the connections is what's going to come first to lead to those sales. And to have fun. If you guys have done parties, I know Cindy Mahan is on here and she does a lot of theme parties. I saw she's getting ready to do a Mardi Gras party. So you can have fun with your parties. It doesn't have to be come to my house, look at this table full of products, buy some stuff, and go home. Have fun with it. And we're going to show some themes in just a minute that was shared from Donna Runyon. She's going to share some of those themes that she has created. And I know many of you guys are doing that as well. I kind of mentioned at the beginning that there's an error tour out there on our boards app. And so if you guys are doing texting parties, there is a theme out there right now that's kind of on Taylor Swift's error theme. Okay, so find a theme that works best for you. And then also, of course, we want to earn commissions and incentives. And I wanted to tell you guys that one time I got invited to a Pampered Chef party, and I do not cook. I do not enjoy being in the kitchen. I do not like to cook. I do not want a recipe from you. Nothing. Do not invite me to a cooking party. However, I got this invitation and it said, "You're invited to a nacho ordinary party." It didn't say Pampered Chef, it just said nacho ordinary party. And I started reading, I was like, oh my gosh, they're doing a Mexican theme. They're telling you that sign up to bring something, whether it's cheese or lettuce or tomatoes. And so it was a theme party and I had to bring something. They were helping me decide what I needed to bring. And finally got to the bottom and it was a Pampered Chef party. And I was like, oh my gosh, I do not want to go to a cooking party. But the theme got me there. It got me to the party and I purchased items at that party. So know that the power of a theme is going to help you with that fun part. And we're going to show some things in a minute. Okay, so let's go to a little bit more about that commission and those incentives. Of course, you make commission. You make 25% as a consultant. Elite consultants have an opportunity to earn more on their personal volume, and directors get an extra 10% on their personal volume. So consultants are making 25%. Directors are making 35%. So if you're looking to increase your commission, the party could be the way to do that as you attract new team members to join you. We're doing product incentives this season. And so you guys already have seen the first two of 2024. This was January's and this is February's. How many of you guys earned the January? Put in the comments if you earned January. I want to say, I did. And if you plan on earning the February incentive, say, I will. Okay, I want to hear from you guys. These incentives are free for you to earn when you submit $500 each month. Our average party in our company is $500. That's the average party across the board. Now it goes up and goes down different seasons, but they intentionally did this at the $500 level because they want you to kind of think about the structure. Our business model truly is the party plan. One average party will get these free products in your hands. Okay. All right. And then new consultants. I know, Michelle, you're in this right now. New consultants, when they do $1,000 in their first 60 days from joining, they're going to get a $250 shopping spree. Now, we're going to kind of look at that a little bit here because really they've given them 60 days. So when they join, they've got 2 months basically to do $1,000. That's one party a month, which could get those monthly incentives that we talked about here if she spreads that between 2 months. Sometimes hostesses are having $1,000 launch party, and we're going to talk about how to get there. But this is very intentional because it could really be a triple dipping for a new consultant. She needs $1,000 in her first 60 days. She breaks it out in 2 months and does 500 and 500. Then she's going to get the monthly incentives as well. So 31 is very intentional about these numbers, okay? And they just announced at Leadership Summit our next trip, which is a year-long earning period, is going to be in if I say it right, somebody correct me. Puerto Vallarta. I can't say it, but that's where we're going.
Puerto Vallarta.
Yes, thank you. That's where we're going. And so you get a whole year to earn that. And it's based on your personal volume, it's based on your personal sponsoring and your team volume. And I'm telling you from experience, I've earned every single one of the trips since they first announced it way back, I think in 2010, maybe, I don't even know. I've earned every single one of them, and I've had a strong personal business, which has helped me with all of those categories. So if you are looking, if you're setting your eyes on one of these trips, it truly does start with your personal sales. All right, so let's go down. Now, there's always the cons of why they do not party, and I didn't want to overlook this. The number one reason why people are not partying, why your customers and your family and your friends are not partying, is because no one asked them. There's nothing worse than getting on Facebook and seeing one of my valuable, loyal customers posting that she's having a party, and that party is not with me. I didn't ask her. So I can't be upset that she went to someone else to host her party. That other person probably asked her. So the number one reason people do not party is because no one asked them. Now I've got a book that I wanted to share with you, and I can stop this just for a second. This was a book, I don't know if y'all can see that. This was a book that someone recommended early on in my business. It says Go for No. And basically the book is you have to ask enough people to get to the yeses. And I don't really love the title that says Go for No. I love the concept. For me, I go for the yes. I'm going to share the link to this book and along with a couple other ones that I've got. But this book really was an instrumental in me of just getting past myself, getting past my mindset of saying, I'm too scared to ask somebody. What's the worst that could happen? They say no, right? And so this book tells you go for the no's because they are going to happen, but you have to get through the no's to get to the yes. I like to go for a yes, but I know it's going to take me several times to get no's to get that yes. So if you've not read this book, it is good if you need a mindset of just being okay with the no. Okay, so I'm going to share that. And another book that I love is this Party Plan Superstar. So if y'all have not read some of these Party Plan Superstar, there's actually a whole series, Be a Recruiting Superstar. And I'm sharing some of these. I'm going to share a link with you guys that has it all in it. So but all of these books are meant for direct sellers, but all of these books also talk about the party. So these are a little collection of books that I have used in my business. And I go back to them quite often, especially right now where really it's in our company promoting, a sponsoring opportunity. So I'll open this. It's quick reads. It's really quick chapters, and I'll just read, a little bit just to get my mindset there. So um, if you're fearful of the no, I want you to know that I still get no's. 16 years later, after doing this business, I still get no's, and I get a lot more now than I did when I first started. All right, so let me go back to sharing the screen here. Okay, so this one is kind of a fear that our customers have. We have fears of getting no's, but they have fear that no one is going to show up. The number one reason, now y'all listen to this very close. The number one reason no one shows up is because she didn't send out invites. She did not ask them. So if we're not getting yeses because we didn't ask, she's not going to get yeses because she's not asking. And so the invitation, I want y'all to think about maybe your daughter is having a 16th birthday and you're so excited about the party. You are so excited about the celebration part of it, but you didn't send invitations out until maybe the week before. Well, at that point, people have already gotten plans. They've already filled their calendar. And so one of the things that I really encourage is over inviting. You over invite, but you also have to do it in a timely manner. Most of us live by a calendar. Most of us are, number three, they are too busy. So just like their friends are busy, our hostesses are busy too. So she needs to understand. And you can say, I know everybody is so busy. There's so much things happening that we definitely have to make sure that these invitations go out really early and we do the follow-up and we do the reminders. That's the number one reason why they don't want to party is because the fear of no one showing up. Your job as a consultant is to kind of really help them make sure the invitation goes out, just like you would if there was a wedding. You need RSVPs, right? Okay, and then it's too hard. Now, I will be the first one to say that we have overcomplicated the party sometimes. We ask her to fly to the moon to have that party. And so keeping it simple, just like you would if you were hosting a party, you're doing a party, you're sending out the invites. When they get there, it's going to be fun. And we want to make sure that we're not making it too hard. And number one is don't vomit all the information on them. If you overwhelm them, they're going to believe it's too hard. And all of the number one, two, and three, they're not even going to think about because you've already made it too hard to even do the invitations. Okay. All right. But why do they say yes? Why do they say yes to the party? Well, they want to have fun. Don't you want to have fun when you get invited to a party? I did not want to go to that cooking party. I'm going to tell y'all right now, I did not want to go. No desire to go. But because the invitation was fun, there was a theme to it, and they told me to bring something so I could contribute. I knew that we were creating something. I knew that I was going to get to eat, and I knew that it was going to be a lot of women there. And so I went to that party because the consultant made it fun before it even started. They also say yes because they want to get free and discounted products. That girl that's sitting in your living room or whoever's living room, and she's got a list so long and she can't afford it, this is the girl that's going to hold that party. She wants to have fun, but more importantly, right now, I know more than ever, women are looking to save money. We have a great customer program. We have a great hostess program. She can capitalize on both of those when she hosts her own party. And you've already created that relationship. They know you, they like you, and they trust you. Sometimes that has to be created through virtual engagement. And so if you've got a customer group, I just posted something, I'll share it here too, but I use basically 7 things I post every week in my business. And part of that plan, part of that roadmap is for me to make sure that they know who I am, that I know who they are. We can post product graphics all day long, but if they don't truly know you, if you're not letting them look into your life, I can look at you guys and I know a lot about y'all. Julia travels all the time. She's always gone somewhere. Cindy loves her pug. Nina loves Taylor Swift. So I know things about you because you are sharing that. And you've got to do the same thing with your customers and your customer groups. Don't assume that they know because you posted on your personal page the community that you're in. You've got to build that know, like, trust factor inside that closed group with them too. They're going to say yes because they like you and they trust you. And they have friends that will shop. So a lot of times I would see somebody comment and then her friend would comment below it. I would message the first one and I would say, hey, Patty, it looks like you and Cindy both love 31. You've got your eye on that new luggage. Hey, would you be interested in getting a quick gathering together and let's get that luggage for both of you? Okay, so you're going to start seeing that there are friends that are going back and forth, and that's an opportunity for you to invite one of them to host. Okay, let's talk about the hostess program. Now, this has kind of shocked me a little bit. I'll be very honest and say that as new consultants are joining the company, they don't even realize that we have a hostess program. I had a call not too long ago with a girl that was considering becoming a 31 consultant, and she had no idea we had the hostess program because she's so used to here's a link, go shop, and the person that shared it gets some affiliate commission, which we have that everywhere. But the concept of a hostess program was completely new and foreign to her. One, we need to be talking about our hostess program. And again, that's part of my roadmap too, is I talk about the value of being a hostess at least once a week in my customer group. When is the last time you guys have posted the hostess chart? When is the last time you have shared the hostess exclusives all by themselves? Okay, so think about how you're putting that into your business. But this is really kind of a cool chart because number one, it's free for you to offer. Most of you guys know that, but if you're new and you don't know that, we have a hostess program that 31 pays for us absolutely for free. I make a commission on the party. The hostess will earn free hostess rewards that do not come out of my commission. So let's look at that $500 party. I told y'all that was the average. With a $500 party, I'm going to make $125 in commission. That's 25%. The hostess is going to get a $100 shopping spree to spend on anything in the catalog that she wants. She'll get 3 items at 50% off, and she'll be able to choose 2 of those insider exclusives. Remember that rolling cooler I showed you at the very beginning? That's one of those hostess exclusives. The only way that that can get into somebody's hands is if they hold a party. Okay, and she'll be able to pick out two of them. So the $500 level, now just to make sure, just to give a little training here, the $100 that she would earn, she cannot use that to pay for the half off. She cannot use the $100 to pay for the exclusives. There's three separate coupons. And 31 also has added on something to help you as the consultant get her to want to be at that $500 level. And you don't see it in this chart, but at the $500 level, there's a monthly hostess special. Okay, and I'll show y'all where to find that in just a minute. That's out there on TOT under the marketing tab every month. But she's got a little something extra. That's a normal product in her catalog that she can get in a bundle at a discount. So the $500 level is important for so many reasons. One, if you do a $500 party in that month, you're going to be guaranteed your commission of $125. You're going to be guaranteed the monthly incentive that we have. And if it's a hostess, they're going to get that $100 shopping spree, which again costs you nothing. Now, you don't make money on these freebies, just so you know, you don't make money on the rewards because 31's giving them to your hostess on your behalf, absolutely for free. So I cannot reiterate that enough, that this is the reason, number one reasons why those people have parties with you. But if you're not talking about it, they don't know about it. They don't know that they want it because they don't know about it. Okay, so $1,000, let's look at the $1,000 level. Now, if you look at that freebie, these are the two levels I shoot for. I tell my hostesses that our minimum goal for your party is 500 because that's where you're going to get the $100 shopping spree. So we're going to get that $100 shopping spree with 6 to 10 of your friends shopping. And the average customer right now is spending about 70 to $80. This is based on the $50 and the $70 spend. That's where I got those numbers. But the $1,000 party, they triple the shopping spree to 300. It's not 100, it's 300. Like, are y'all blown away by that? Drop in the comments if how much you love that. Like, just say love, love, love. And we've got to keep making sure that we're sharing this hostess chart so it won't go away. If we're not using this as a tool in our business, then this money that they're pouring into the hostess program could be used in another capacity. So I want you guys to be capitalizing on these $300 shopping sprees because we don't want it to go away. We want you guys to love it and we want it to be a reason that hostesses come to you to have their parties. So $1,000 party, you make $250. What would $250 do for your family? That could be groceries. That could be a electricity bill this month, especially. I mean, that could be so many things. And so you could do it with one party if you get 12 to 20 customers, or you could do break it out and do it in multiple parties. Okay. Do y'all love that? Let me just look at the chat and see what y'all said. Do y'all like love that? Love, love, love. Okay. Renee, you said love. Manasona, you said yeah, love, 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 love. Okay. Cindy said love. Okay. Love that y'all love this. You've got to make sure that you are utilizing this tool in your business. This is the number one reason why people are booking parties. But again, you got to put it in rotation of your post. Okay, so two things to decide. Now that we know why we want to party, now we know why they want to party. Here are two things that you need to decide. When are you available to do your parties? Because it's not a free-for-all. You guys have lives too, and I'm very honest with my hostesses. I like to do my parties on Thursdays. I do not like to do my parties on Sundays. Number one, for me, I don't like to compete with church on Sundays and Wednesdays. I know a lot of people have sports and they have different things. And so if your circle of people are very much into Friday night football, Friday night may not be for you. So you've got to decide when you are available based on your family's needs. Okay. So the worst thing that you could do is talk to a hostess and you say, well, when would you like to party? The biggest thing that you should say is, you know, I have the best success. My most success comes on Monday nights and Thursday nights. My most successful parties have been on Mondays and Thursday nights. Well, you know why they're your most successful? Y'all have heard me say this if you've been around for a while. They're the most successful because those are the only two nights you party. Of course, that makes sense, right? So decide when you're available. Don't make it a free for all. And when you just open your calendar and say whenever you want, women sometimes get overwhelmed and a confused mind says no, right? So hone her in on a couple of dates and it could be okay for you to say, you know what? Can we do February the 15th or February the 18th? those are my two earliest dates. Give her 2 dates to choose from. Most of the time, she will choose one of those. If not, she'll say, "Can I do it a couple weeks after that?" And then you give her 2 more dates. And then what type of party you want to offer. So you heard me say in the beginning, you could do all kinds of different parties. And let me see, let me go back. Okay, we're going to come to some party themes in a minute. But you could do virtual parties. The virtual party could be a Facebook party. You could do a Pinterest party. I know there's some consultants that love Pinterest, and they are creating boards on their Pinterest, private boards, and they invite people to those. I know that we've got people that are doing Zoom parties, just like I'm doing with you. They're setting their table of products up behind them, and they're doing it through Zoom or through Facebook Live inside of a group. So you think about how you want to show up. I know Kelly is at a vendor event this weekend, and so she's collecting orders and probably putting them on a party link of her own. And so think about what's the most fun for you. I love to do home parties, but I know that C word has changed so many things that I know that some people aren't as comfortable, but I do feel like people are coming back to the in-home party because they miss their friends. And your job is to make it fun again. Okay, so think about the type of party you want to do, and we can go over those types in a minute. Now, who to invite? So I'm thinking of, for you as the consultant, who do you invite to be your first hostesses? So if you're looking at February, you're looking at March and April, we want to look 3 months at a glance. We want to look at a season and think about, who do I want to invite to be my seasonal hostesses? And just like we coach our hostesses, we also want to coach ourselves. So think about your friends. So Frank stands for friends, relatives, acquaintances, neighbors, and kids associations. So friends, maybe your best friend's not held a party in a couple of years. Maybe your best friend's never held a party. Maybe some relatives, distant cousins or aunts, that maybe they're ready to have a party again. Maybe some of your acquaintances, whether it's through through church or through networking events that you do, maybe you've not been brave enough to ask them yet. Maybe your next door neighbor hasn't had a party. Maybe those moms at the soccer field hasn't had a party. So think about friends, relatives, acquaintances, neighbors, and kids connections, okay? All right, your Facebook friends. You guys spend a lot of time on Facebook. I know. I see you all on there. I probably stalk half of you. So I know that you are posting and scrolling, and so are your friends. And so think about who on your Facebook list that you haven't been connected with lately. Get connected with them and do the ask. And then your past customers are always going to be great to go into communication with, just because they already know and love the products. They may have not seen the new ones, the new stuff yet. Okay, so that is a whole different training in itself. But let's talk about what to say. Now, if you've got your phone, if you're not on your phone, you want to scan this QR code, you can do that. I'll also drop this in the link as well if you want to grab it. We're going to open it. We're going to talk about it, but let me put it in the chat so you guys have it. Okay, so I put it in the chat, or you can scan this QR code as well. So this is from Donna Runyon. She wanted to share today. She knew we was doing this training, and she's watching her grandbaby today. So she wanted me to share this with you guys because this is something that she has created. Drop in the chat if you got it, if you got the QR code, or if you got the link I dropped. Tell me that you got it. I'm going to move on. This is something she created to help her and her team. Yes, got it. Amanda got it. Crystal got it. Got it, Michelle. Okay, Millie got it. All right, let me open it then since you guys have it. Got it. Okay. We'll just click here. So let me open this and show you what it is. I will put this in the training recording when I post it in case you didn't grab it, but save that link. Okay, so these are words that Donna uses when she is booking her parties. She sold over $5,000 last month, sent in, I don't know, I had to go look, 6 or 7 parties. And these are some of the words that she is using to book parties. Now you can see this one, if I create a shopping link for you and your friends, would you be interested in being one of the first to preview the new items? So this was kind of at the beginning of the season. But you could see this one is spring catalog is full of great gifts, travel bags. So she's also making some of these. She knows, like if I was sending this to Julia, Julia travels. So I'm pulling out some of the travel bags that I know that maybe she would be interested in. This one is she's doing a Facebook party. So she's got lots of verbiage here for you to pick and choose from. You'll see there's different ways to party. This one is a quick 3-day Facebook party. Okay. So you've got the wordings that now you can say, now this is really key. I want you guys to hear here. When I'm messaging Patty, if I was messaging Patty, I would not send this in a group message. I would not put Patty's name there. Okay. Hi, Patty. My 31 collection has launched. You're copying and pasting, but you're making it personal. Okay. We are making this personal. Parties are personable and should be profitable. I always say that. Parties are personable and should be profitable. So you've got to get the personal level first before she will even think about inviting her friends. All right, so all this wording is for you guys. There's some follow-up questions. Here's for home party. Like it's all here. There you cannot say I don't know what to say because we're giving you all this. She even tells you what to say when they say yes, not now, not interested, all the wordings. Now, we already talked about the hostess chart, but you've got some graphics here that Donna references when she's messaging them. Okay, now here's the themes. So let's think about cookies and catalogs. Bring a friend. How many of you guys love Girl Scout cookies? Tell me in the comments if someone's asked you to buy Girl Scout cookies yet. Crystal says, yes, she loves them. I do too. I love Thin Mints. So this is a prime opportunity for you guys to do cookies and catalogs. You could buy several different, I'm just making this up. This is not from Donna, but you could buy, 4 or 5 different boxes of Girl Scout cookies and let them know that you're doing a Girl Scout cookie test party. You see these Girl Scouts selling cookies outside of the different department stores. You could buy a couple of boxes of cookies and ask your best friend who maybe works in an office of other women, hey, if I bring you some cookies and catalogs, would you pass it around at work? So this is a really good one right now, especially with Girl Scout cookies, and we definitely want to support those girls as well. PMS, purses, margaritas, and salsa. This would be great for a Tuesday night. I would come to this party, even if it was a cooking party. I would come to this party. Purses, margaritas, and salsa. You could make it a Tuesday night and have a taco bar. That would be a lot of fun. Cocktails and catalogs. This is a good one if you do Whiskey Wednesdays. I did not make that one up. That's a good one. Whiskey Wednesdays. Y'all should do that. Cocktails and catalogs. You could even do I don't know, some themed cocktails too. And so you could share that. Now, a lot of these you guys can do at your home. You could do these at your home. Mocktails and monograms. These are fun. Aren't these fun? Purses and pizza. That's an easy one for that hostess that says she's really, really busy. She's too busy to host. Well, you can DoorDash a couple of pizzas and she doesn't even have to cook. I'm telling y'all, if y'all come to my house, I'm probably not cooking something. You're getting a taco bar or a pizza. Muffins and monograms. This is a great Saturday morning. Let's say maybe you're in part of a soccer group and these moms are all sitting around the soccer field waiting for them to get on the field. You could do this in the back of a tailgate of somebody's car, have a bunch of muffins and give them all catalogs. Totes and touchdowns. This is perfect right now, this time of the year. You guys, if you are football people, this would be a great one to do during the game for those women that maybe aren't watching or doing it for Saturday night. This is your pre-show. This is your pre-party theme that you could do. So a lot of different ones here that she's got with all the wording. Do you guys love that? Yep. Crystal shaking her head. Michelle shaking her head. Yes, Patty. Good. Okay. So we thought that y'all would like that. And Donna is so gracious that she put that together. Okay. So let me come back over to Canva. So you guys all have that. And here's some more resources for you. So I know that you guys are now excited. You know why you want to party. You want to earn these incentives. You want to earn the commission. You know what to say. And now you've got some fun themes. So what are some additional resources for you? So 31 today, if you really need training, I didn't want to go so much into the how to. I wanted you to just be encouraged to do the parties. So when I look at 31 today, I typed in, gosh, I've got it open a couple of times. Let's see. Let me see if I'm down here. Okay, so if you go to 31today.com and you type in the word guest, in the search field. Y'all write that down. Type in the word guest in the search field. It is going to pull up so much information on partying. And if you just need some additional training on the how, there's even more things on here about setting goals with your hostess. There's a checklist in here. There is more themes. There's games. It is not just graphics, but it's videos from leaders sharing with you how they're having success with parties. And then the other thing I want you to type in is just the word party. If you just type in the word party, there's actually some calls out there. There's some training on what to do after the party and before the party. So it's not just the party itself. There's a lot of things that you guys can do to prep for the party and to do the follow-up after. They always say the fortune is in the follow-up. Okay. Fortune is in the follow-up. A lot of times if you're passing out catalogs, if you're sitting at the soccer field, they may not order right then, but that's your opportunity to follow up. Okay. And you can even type in the word insider. I'm sure. Say, let's just do it together. Let's go here. Oh yeah. So if you type in the word insider now, it's going to pull up the monthly stuff. But you've got that. And most people are going to party because of the hostess chart. But I told you guys that I'd show you where the monthly special is. So if you go over here to marketing on 31 today, and when you click on that, it's going to pull up 3 months. So the February, they've all got it broken out between consultant, insiders, and customers. So under the insiders, you're going to see, I should have had this pulled up for y'all. If y'all scroll down, here's the monthly special. Now, make sure that you're clicking on the US, not the Canadian, clicking on the US. If it has a maple leaf, that's from Canada, which they have a different conversion rate. Okay, so here's the February insider. Remember that magical number? 500 is always the goal. It's always the goal. It's the goal for the incentive. It's goal for new consultants jumpstart. It's the goal for the commission, and the $100 shopping spree. So when they do a $500 party, they're going to be able to get this bundle, which is a $98 value for only 25 bucks. Now, hostesses will get free personalization on these as well. Now, a customer can buy this $98. She could buy this bundle. So if she's like, oh my gosh, I really love that, but I don't have time for a party, no worries. Why don't we grab you the bundle now and let's save a date in the future for your party. She can buy that. This is a normal bundle that customers can buy. So if they tell you no, they're too busy to party, but they love the bundle, you can still get them as a customer. Okay. All right. So that's out there also for March already. I saw it this morning. Let's go back. Have y'all looked at the March? Do y'all want to see it? It's really kind of pretty. Shoot. Marketing. Let's click on March. And April is not out there. I looked. Don't even click on it. It's not there. It's from last year. Insider. I just always scroll down. I'm like, where's the picture? Let me see the picture. And you can read. There is all the reading there too, but let's just see the picture. There it is. Okay. So $500 party. Y'all see that? Consistency. $500 party. They can get a $25 haul it all bundle. I love that haul it all bundle. One time I heard this girl say that she never learns the names of the products, which is so me, but it grabbed my attention. And she's like, I make stuff up all the time. I don't know what the real names of the bags are. That's okay. Y'all don't have to know it. If you use this as your, I used to call this zipper pouch my Tom bag. I'm gonna give y'all a little girlfriend secret. Tom, y'all guys remember this? You probably remember it. Tom stands for time of month. So I never called this the zipper pouch. I called it my Tom bag. And all my customers would be like, I want to get one of those Tom bags. I think my daughter could use a Tom bag. Like, so you can make stuff up. So this is called Haul It All. I just want to say that. Haul It All. Okay, sorry. That's so funny to me. Haul It All bundle. $79 value. They can get it for $25. The Haul It All. Okay, I'm staying on that too long. Haul It All bundle. That's your March special. Okay, and there's also an insider checklist. So that is out there on TOT. This is pretty valuable to me just because I like sometimes I'm like, what did I do? What did I do? What did I do? There's checklists for everything. We love trackers in 31 and we love checklists. Okay, so the checklist is, what do you do before the party? You select the date. You encourage her to send her wish list. We want to know what she wants for free. Those are the products that we're going to talk about. Discuss invitation process with her. That's the number one reason why they cancel. They do not move past that. Okay, I wanted to show y'all that. So that checklist is out there on TOT. All right, let's go back. I think we're done. Let's look. Got that. Got this. Resources. Yes, that's it. Okay, so I'm going to share with y'all. Let me grab this. Let me stop sharing. I'll share in the link. I'll share a link that has the books that I use. It has that Go for No. Hang on. Let me get it, and I'll put it in the. Y'all can click on it and save it later. You'll look at it later. But you've got to find, if you want to grow in your business, you've got to make sure that you're learning the things that are important and relevant in your business right now. Okay, let me put that in there. Here's all the ones I use. Oh gosh, I'm just looking at your comments. Hot flash bag. Yes, see, I probably will be calling that the hot flash bag now, because Tom, I don't know. I'm 47. I should have stopped the recording. That's how old I am. That's still happening. I still need Tom bags, but one day. Cindy, you got me sidetracked. Okay. Oh, let's see. Let me put this in here to everyone. Okay. Here's the link for those books. But I will just stop, and I want to open this up to questions and answers and all the good stuff. But for me, the booking of the party is what has moved my business. I've been here for 16 years. I have done, gosh, I'll have to go look. I've probably done over 1,000 parties in my lifetime. I don't know. I'll look that number up and share it with you guys. But the party is where I've met my next team member. The party is where I've met my next best hostess. Vendor events. I know, Kelly, you're at a vendor event. Those are important. Those are a party type. That's where I met Cindy Mahan. She's on this call. I met her at a vendor event. I met so many of you guys through somebody that met through somebody. None of you guys were in my family and friend circle in the beginning. And so when you sponsor someone, that person's going to sponsor someone, and that's how your business is growing. Back when I started, we didn't have Facebook. We didn't have all the amazing tools that we have now. So you can be a little bit more creative in that you can do a lot more things at home in your pajamas with no bra on. You could do it all there, where I was always doing home parties. I will say that there are several that are doing home parties again, and they're coming back because people want to have fun together. They want to do the things, but they may not want to go to a restaurant. They're wanting to go to kitchens and to living rooms and have that fun. You make it fun, you're going to attract some pretty good hostesses. And maybe you only have 3 themes. I'll show you what I did. I still have this. A lot of you guys have probably seen this. Can y'all see that? These are the only 4 themes. I still have it on a clipboard, y'all. These are the only 4 themes that I offered in the beginning. And this one, this nacho one, was because of the Pampered Chef Girl. That one got my attention so much that I'd started doing it. And I started telling my hostesses we could do a nacho 31 party, and she could do a taco bar. And it made it easy for her to know even what to serve. I love the chicks and chocolate one. This one, she didn't want to cook. I said, just get some fancy desserts, cookies, and, some snacks like that. The luau is more fun for the summer. Everybody wears flip flops. And then the pizza and purses one was probably one of my most taken one, because women did not want to cook. They wanted to have a party. They just ordered pizzas and people were happy. It was fine. These are the only 4 things that I offered. It's so old, but it worked for me. And the fun is what attracted the customers. So let's open it to question and answers. If y'all want to put it in the comment, you can. Julia, thank you. She says, I'm just a baby. I like it. Okay, y'all put in the comments questions that you have, and we'll go through those. But I want you guys to really just be confident in the party. It may not be for you, and that's okay. If you're just wanting to share shopping links and earn the retail commission, that's okay too. But if you're looking to grow, if you're looking to have fun, I think that if you will take a look at this and kind of just say, okay, let's start out. Maybe I just want to do 1 or 2. Okay. All right, Michelle, do the 4 questions, game changers. Michelle, would you like to share? Michelle is a director in our lineage, so she's been here for a while too.
Can you hear me?
Yes. Hey, Michelle.
Hi. So I apologize if you hear Nerf guns and stuff. My kid may come running up the stairs. So I wasn't doing this at all. And then I started doing it, oh gosh, around COVID, maybe, when we got introduced to it and they started making the fun graphics to make life easier because work smarter. not harder. And let me tell you, the response I got, I'm doing my connected contacts. I have parties that are ready to be booked in April, in June, people who are intrigued by 31 and may want to join that I didn't think would want to join because they don't know me. But you don't know unless you ask. And literally, I have a whole list of no's sitting in front of me, and here are my two yeses. So, what JP's saying is valid and true.
Can you explain the 4 questions for those that don't know what it is or have not done it yet?
Yeah. So, Terry and Carissa have made these really nice graphics. The first question, you do a little prize. Like I have a snap to it pouch sitting on my table that's getting sent out to someone who's answered these questions. So the first question is, what's your favorite 31 product? You can get them telling you what they love. So you can kind of think, hey, what product are you trying to earn if you host? The next question is, have you ever thought about being a consultant? Hey, you want to join my team and have some fun with these fun, amazing ladies, as my Facebook is all pink from last weekend. And they may say no, which is fine. It may not be the right time, but down the road, they may become more intrigued and come back to you. And then the third question is, do you want to host a party? And because they're at the party, they may want to. Plus, I give my hostesses, if I get 2 parties booked, a little something extra for getting 2 people to book with me. Then they may say no, which is leading you to your yes. Then the last question is interchangeable. It's either, do you plan on placing an order to help your hostess reach her party goal? Or if they have placed their order, you're thanking them again and inviting them to your VIP page so you can grow in there. So that's kind of it in a nutshell.
So they if they say no to the first one, or yes, I had fun. No to join your team. No to being a hostess. Hopefully, they will say yes to the last one.
Right.
So that's still growing.
Right. It doesn't always work out, but it's okay. You're getting over your fear of asking.
Yes. Will you? I'm sorry to put you on the spot, Michelle, but
No,
would you share that in our World Class Lineage page so everybody can have that? I don't know where
yeah,
it's at. Otherwise,
I
I
have it on the boards and I can just copy and stick it on in there.
if you would post that, that would be so
Yeah,
helpful for everybody, I think.
sure can.
Thank you, Michelle.
You're welcome.
Michelle Snyder is asking you, what incentive do you give for those 2 bookings? If your hostess gets the 2 bookings.
It really depends on the hostess. I kind of go off of how engaged were they in the party. It may be me saying, okay, here's an extra $10 and I'll just take it off their order, or maybe something out of my stash because as my husband's staring at me, I have a lot of product in my basement. It all depends. It varies. Whatever's easier for you, you just do. If they're local, it's easy to just give them something out of your stash. But if they're not, maybe a gift certificate is helpful.
Okay. And Michelle, you know how to do gift certificate now? Yes. Okay. All right. What else do you guys have? I'm putting these 2 links in the chat again, just so you have them. Save those. Okay, let me hit stop recording just for a second.